map on split. As for MIBR, though, we haven't had a chance to talk about even Verno yet. And we will very soon because the action's already in and the contact's already there.
Right out the gate. Just a few seconds into the round now, we already see this battle towards mid trying to get out. They get the salvo into vents and Rossi finds himself down. So they real fast. It'll be a good high ground here coming in for Calm. So if Demon 1 can stay alive a little bit longer, runs right to elbow, gets one. That's a second for Calm. You called it. They just delay enough, and that's going to be the drop in. Cortezia does find Calm. They almost lose everyone. But it is even fearless as they insert one.
That's nice. That's nice.
They read it.
They drop down.
Still gets it. So great retaliation, great understanding. Both sides needed to have a little bit of a protocol there once Vent was taken, but also they had to get out safely as MIBR turn their way over towards B Heaven. This lurk still is huge from Cortezia. Lev's gonna have to worry about that now for the rest of the match as they look to do just a little bit of scratch damage at the end of the round.
And a nice try, at least for MIBR.
Oh my gosh. Aspas with the go button, almost spams through the smoke. Gonna look for safety again as he fakes the rope out. The team's not really able to follow up, but LEV is. They push back very hard. Taxing Demon 1 collectively
to try to re-hit. But you need some hero plays coming out, and thankfully you have Cortezia that's inserted and trying to punish on an overextension, but King wins that fight from backside.
And that's going to be Rossi taking a little bit more pressure. Loses that one against Shenum, though. 5 HP. A lot to ask here. Just going to be able to dodge out a few. So they know his location. A nice retaliation at B from LEV on this round. Should see Shenum going down here soon as he gives Calm a little bit of trouble in that instance. And there's the 3 just staring up. LEV strike back here on the bonus round.
Towards A main.
Salvo's fault line that does force the hand of just Aspas. And forward goes one, so they kind of trade spaces on that. And Demon 1 goes down.
The salvos and the fault line should come back up. Maybe I should start falling back, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh, what a risky spot. Little one and done. Almost gets a collide on that second, but they have a nice far swing. Inside sight already, however. Rossi and Tex want to take position right near each other on the bottom side of the site. They do not want to give up any ground here.
Cortezia lurk here on the 1v1.
Always lurking. We saw it at A. Now we'll see it towards mid. How much of a kingpin is he going to be? Takes out Calm from the top side. Rossi has to look up, and that's when Shenum peaks. The teamwork is beautiful.
We'll get free orbs now for MIBR. Quite easy to step away. A little bit of one-on-one there. Spikes down, but should be able to get picked up now for MIBR.
Aspas one away. Cosmic Divide is up if they want to get that top side of sight blocked off and run in pretty. If everything is true in the videos that we've been hearing, and now he does have the voice, they've been repositioning for those and just really safe plays. Like you said, walking right around LEV with no problem, and they come out of that round with another win. 4 of MIBR.
They could double flash this and fight at least, because the gate crash has been perfect. The read's been good for King. There's the first contact, but unfortunately Demon 1 falls. 1
for 1, Cosmic Divide goes in. You still have all the initiator utility to make sure the sight hit feels good. Armageddon's there for Verno. Well, they don't like how quiet it got so quick, actually.
Yeah.
They back off, so Mailroom can start creeping in.
And you still have a double lurk from the rookies here of both Cortezia and Shenum trying to close that gap. Splitting up the defense too. This might work now for MIBR.
Off position, they couldn't follow up quickly on the Armageddon. King's gonna go ahead and get a 4K in knowledge that there was nobody at A.
Plowing into the A site.
1-2, a hit backside. You saw the concuss. Shenum's now gonna push forward. We saw him just on the edge. King gets one. Gate crash isn't gonna bring him too far back. So now MIBR knows they have time to work. It's watching LEV formulate the protocol here to get back into sight. And looks like they're gonna give King screens and everybody's gonna work somewhere towards ramp.
I like that they're fighting back though.
Cortezia and Verno insta headshots coming through there. A nice retaliation as the utility finally comes through for the side of Leviathan, but can they continue to follow this up? The Rolling Thunder hits now from Rossi. He gets a 3K. Verno's trying to hide, blind to all high heaven, and Demon 1 finalizes the round for Leviathan.
That was still pretty clean by Verno to be able to turn away from a flash while concussed and still land a shot. But towards the end, the reason without the fault line, as you need to tempo up with the lesser weapons that you have. Oh, that's a pick. This is tough, though. The fight back towards A ramp, it's not planted for them, so the read is actually not the best for MIBR.
They're going to have Heaven. Smoked out already. This is going to be a tough win. Never mind, they don't have anything. Tex takes that backs with nice shots. And now Cortezia waiting with this Vandal. Money's not more anchor positions on to A. Lev very good at having everybody ready for these site takes. Demon 1 wants to peek out. He almost finds the back of one, but Cortezia is able to capture that one before and get the first blood for the side of Lev.
Crossbar's already set up.
Screens pushing in now. They're kind of creating that ramp distraction, but it looks like MIBR has their eyes ready, set on the prize. 10 HP for Artson, though. This is a tough task to ask. Shenum now just out of position. The rest of the team on ramp. Like you said, it's going to be tough. Lev now has the sight, and they flip the script on this. Calm with a 3K.
No time.
That's no defuse, though. Nice delay. Great job by MIBR. Setting up with a thought that there'd be a quick push mid. Eyes already from Shenum looking back. King's push up has no effect this round as Cortezia comes up big. And that's the activation button for the side of B as well. Armageddon across 3 members of Leviathan back of sight. Oh, that somehow gets in front of that one and shuts Aspas down.
And one little thing is Verno and Artezine, because they don't have flashes to move inside the site this time around.
Quick kill from Demon 1. Yesterday, we saw a lot of our Vipers put in the orb there, so that hold wasn't possible. But also the retaliation here from Cortezia gets one, and Texas thinking about everything right now. Switches the angle in an instant and takes another head.
There'll be a lot of initiator util to come through. The recall just to force the hand. Ooh. It actually catches Aspas.
What a combo. What a follow-up. Tex with another 3K, 6 just in a recent amount of time here between the 2 rounds. And Shenum finally answers back, but not long for this world as the utility continues to pile in and MIBR have nowhere to hide.
Seems like Leviathan wanted to do the surprise play once again into that one. A call out of Rossi makes sense. If you're looking at the extremities, you have the, or should I say the outlaw from King. No cages really went through. He didn't see anybody cross. Demon 1's playing close towards B main, doesn't hear anything. So they should know here for Leviathan that there's a slow scale up towards middle.
So, yeah, being able to identify early aggression, just get in the face of MIBR.
And that's the thing.
Has crushed them.
Trying to find him before the refresh of the util, but not this time around. Cortezia's watching that push.
A calm fight here with Verno in mid. They're going to get Artine to come over and help him with King, though, as Calm tries to get one back for the squad. They've traded out so many members of LEV here at the beginning of the round. We're not even onto a minute yet.
Spike down.
Where you got peek?
Last player standing.
Got concussed up hard, still gets the kill, though. Nice retaliation on that Tejo. And it's going to be Tex walking around. MIBR fire back just as hard. Both teams are honestly just on a fuse right now.
Let me see you dance and twirl this time around, Tex, on a 1v4.
Nope. Twirled on right there. 3 for Cortez. Gate crash destroyed. Looks like it's going to be a re-hit, though. Little reset, re-hit. Make sure they clear the backside. Oh, Shenum in that spot gets hit by the salvos right away. And they're going to have this wall to work with. A quick flash through. That's going to be King looking for one. He is traded. Very fast flicks coming through on both sides. And oh my word, rack him up for MIBR. Com's going to get finished in the corner here. And it's going to be a double swing. Little work here from Cortezia and Aspas. And they lock in pistol.
Up now towards middle. They know this hit's coming towards the A site.
Yeah, he said, hey guys, everybody cover A.
I also love that he doesn't overextend. Well, Artezine would judge. What we talked about before.
Double in one. What does he have? Slugs in that thing? Good lord! 4 for Artezine coming through. Cortezia with the medium to long range stinger hedge.
In case it was a fallback towards top vent, we'll hold that thought. There's an attempt to take control towards B main. A push forward as well.
Oh, cover it. They're trying to help out Demon 1. It's a scatter. It's chaos here in B main with the salvos trying to be ducked and dodged, and they finally get a few.
They have to regroup at this point, but looks like MIBR potentially wanted to keep fighting. Oh, they're trying to bait it through again. I mean, he cares. He's going to win this fight.
Again. He's so good at this game. All right, pushing around now is Tex doing what he can. 49 HP. Watch out, Artson, sniper judge here. They're just going to let him hold it. Oh, we get the Vandal. 4K in.
This
Holds
is
that. Push towards mid. A lot of util use here, so expect this one to get quiet unless the site hit proceeds right after this engage towards mid.
Coming out here from Calm maybe gives the MIBR the indication that he might re-hit back into the B site into a split. So Artisan will be ready for this.
The flash a little late. They thought they could encroach a little bit more on that tri-peak before hitting. Artson says, get away. We don't really have the positioning to hit, so a rolling thunder mid-round will slow down LEV, but that may make them even more hungry for this B site.
Almost felt like they were trying to go for some sort of a double pump.
Yeah.
The fake towards the B site, the pressure and lurk from
30
A.
seconds left.
They salvo towards A, try to sell it, but now they try to take it. That positioning right now by Tex is so good. Creeping around, looks like he made it around that trip in site 2.
They have to check towards the A ramp though. Shinum's in a great spot to surprise some players, and there's only 13 seconds left.
Boom.
Spike's down.
2, a third one. The shotgun's not going to happen as he tries to hopscotch around the wall. Demon 1 can't make it count, and he knows that Tex is there. We talked about the rookies just a second ago. Now it just has the big one now.
The evolution.
So now that's back B. They can really focus on the rest of the map. This fight is something perfect now, but King slaps down Verno right away. Problem we saw Leviathan having when they had the op on retake, it slows everything down, but cool, just on the right.
He's got the timing.
Cortezia saves Aspas as he runs back with the op. Common team are trying to grab position, see if they can figure out where MIBR is going to be coming out of the woodwork here. And Rossi and the squad just drop MIBR left and right. The operator now left in the scope, left looking. And they have found it, but Aspas still hits the shot. They should go down with the spike here. Yep. And that's going to be Demon 1 getting out alive as he was just a distraction, just that angle. Put up even mid's top frag in games.
Fast here as they're trying off the Armageddon to split towards his B site.
Okay. I thought he was shooting blaze for a second. He was even drawing a beautiful picture of someone on the wall. 10-7. We're seeing this round be very aggressive here as teams are trying to equal it out. Leviathan now brings it to 3v3 in the middle of the round. The operator still alive over towards A, and this leaves MIBR in a tough spot at B, but they make the odds a little bit better.
Cameron's watching toward.
Spike planted.
Oh, they split? Oh, I was going to say that tripwire could really mess him up, but taking out Cortezia real quick here leaves Demon 1 in a 2v1, and it's Artsin with the 4K.
Artisan again. This time it wasn't really an attempt to try to surprise players as they're going through the plant with util to just get the backstab, walk, contact play. Going up towards B heaven is quite smart.
Artisan just on point, even though he takes almost all of his health there, doesn't affect him one bit. Aspas still alive and well. Make sure that lurk from Tex does not have an effect on the map, so this means MIBR can now focus on the rest of the team. Coming into B, hell is exactly where Demon 1 goes down as Rossi falls quickly after. Eyes on Calm, a flick, and almost Shenum as well, but he cleans it up. The rookie's good for another, and to bring MIBR to match point. That's a straight up fight, it seems, in the beginning. Aspas on a hard angle with this op. Oh, just to the right and in between the second two.
That's a rare miss.
Yeah, a very rare miss. A quick Tex peek gives him a little bit of shake up there. And that's a big first blood going in the side of Leviathan. Now they have the chance. Can they convert the 5v4 after so many rounds of not being able to get him? Artsin takes down Tex in the chaos. And they trade one back there, but really no movement gained off of that too much. MIBR happy with how this one played out. The lurk into B is going to be huge. What's the call coming in for this LEV team that's trying to get themselves into position? Oh my gosh, Shenum from the spot of Artisan last time. They always have somebody deep in that B site, watching main, watching heaven, and Verno drops another one. All these solo kills.
It was a nice try. He tried to TP across, but Verno was already close enough to hear that Demon 1 crossed over that trip. He's already ready for that pick, but now King is trying to turn it back. Give some sort of retaliation from Leviathan. Rolling Thunder to stop him, and it's up to Calm now to open up the A site.
Last player standing.
Just the indecision there. They wanted to peek together. They wanted to try to make it teamwork, but Artisan's going to get the 3K to clean up. map. They just lost on split. Can they heat it up on Icebox?
It's going to get heated right away. 5 players up towards the belt, and here's the action.
Sheriffs go speed by 3 Sheriffs here for LEV. They want the long-range fights.
And potentially even cancel out this recon dart salvo that Common Rossi will try to do.
Oh, almost ahead. Icebox finds another, almost gets the flick. 3v3, but Calm is limping into the site with the spike here. High ground is taken over by MIBR. This wall drops and all hell is going to break loose.
The call from Rossi is, do you want to peek off the wall? And it is.
1 enemy remaining.
Great trades, great coverage. Calm on the run.
Yeah, and in the end, getting a plant will be pretty decent here for Leviathan. A silver lining if they could come through and get that plant towards that B site, but Shenam's already hearing it all. By the time he comes across, coming through the orb, he'll be down to 1 HP. Easy tap. Boop. So to look back at the composition for both MBR, and there's a cascade.
It's from like 1 minute and 20 seconds you've seen Harbor utility here at Maze. Now we're down to 30. A pressure cooker hit onto the A site. It's going to really make things tough for King and squad as we see one fall. Demon One can trade back a classic shot, but it is just the rest of MIBR peering down here on the heads of the side of Leviathan. A nice cove plant, so they do get that money through at the last second. But how long can they spend in sight is the question.
I don't think too long, and that's why I chuckled a bit. It's just nice to see that they're just able to use Artizane's Cove to get a safe plant to bring some money at least.
By LEV.
The good part is that the drone was forced out at belt just to get Aspas away, so they won't be able to use it towards the 410. So they have to move as a group for Leviathan to try to get the plant down.
Oof. Cortezia won't be getting a 3K on this one. He drops first. The rest of MIBR is going to be forced to do the full retake here. And let's see how LEV pushes forward. Calm gets on high ground. It doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to get on that rafter. All right. Cascade in, dropping together, just trying to create chaos and break crosshairs, but all the shots are clicking here for the side of Leviathan on the retake. And they just get the last one to hit there on Shenam towards the top side, and that is going to be a bonus round for LEV.
They the wrong spot, rather, looking from top yellow. So King will have to try to follow through behind the owl drone.
Oh no, oh, he threw it in his shorts. They're not gonna get that flash to go working. Calm and Demon One coming up with some quick frags there as they do get out of that kerfuck the knife and still be okay with it. Just the kind of player he is. So yeah, being able to double find him, get him out, play it slow, and even have King have one more piece of util. They don't from that side of Calm. Oh my gosh. Just touch and go, touch and go. King finally gets Shenam. They're just asking for fights out in the middle of the site at this point as Rossi's Armageddon drops Cortezia.
Nicely done for Leviathan.
Jeez.
Yeah, Artizane so far just trying to stay alive, protect the op into the next round. Tex lurking through.
He sees a whole slew of people, tries to get away and still runs into Verno in a triple mid stack. And MIBR still limping around here. Aspas looking for one more shot, but he may actually lose the operator real quick to none other than a Calm lurk.
Classic Calm, but timing's good towards the end. It won both. If anything, yes, they lost Vernal, but Aspas may now be able to save his op. All drone missing in this position from Shenam. He'll get so much info, a free kill. Oh!
And stunned up, doesn't even have Demon One able to clean that up. They hear the close drone as well coming in from MIBR over at A because they're still lurking on that spot. A fast hit towards B now, and MIBR is going to be out of position.
That could have been the biggest kill to start things off here for MIBR to get a round with the much lower buy that they had, but that whiff again from Shenam.
Oh my gosh. They're so much farther ahead. Cortezia not even expecting anyone to be that close. Calm is in the same spot too. They're just able to get these kills quick. And now the recoup. Aspas coming in with the operator again. It always seems too little too late here. They have so much work to do once they get to the site every time. And just delay over delay being layered on this fight.
Exactly. And then Demon One still has potentially a lineup with a Snakebite later on, but you see this come through. Salvos now, maybe there's nothing left here though. Oh, it's actually a bad plant. You can get behind the wall and defuse it here. Only gets it at half.
And there's the lurk. Demon One comes back around. MIBR real quick on these rounds.
The thing is, though, they've gotten map control, but that's it. There's a lockdown. And you also have a reckoning out coming out from the defense. That's going to have to push them all back.
Shenum gets one. Demon One could do a lot of damage here if he's got the right timing. Is he coming around from mid, but watching insight. Burno now scaling the base, but he gets taken down by Com. Oh, it goes down into the detained. The shots almost come in from both sides, but everybody's jazz hands at this point for a few more seconds, and we're back to defusing. It's going to be Artisan on the defuse. Colt goes down, and it is pandemonium in sight. Demon One's gone down on that flank, and MIBR start to source out the members needed to get this defuse down. It is at half. The fight continues. And it's going to be Ospas to get that last one. Not enough time after all. And they do finally lose that operator.
My God, did it get chaotic?
Inches to see who actually peaks first, and this might be a dry peak here. Whew. Ospas so ready. Oh, and he gets taken out right away. Tex flicks down and up. What the hell, Tex?
A little bit more in these lower buy scenarios for MIBR.
And we saw the stat on Ospas. What was it? Last time he played crew, he had a 4 KDA on this. I think he was like he had blades every round. He was flying through. We saw him in the spawn side when he was on attack, or the defender spawn when he was on attack. It's much different here. And MIBR still cleaning up a few to try and bring it back into their favor. Artisan has been hot on these shots throughout the game. Going to be enough to take 2 more down, though, with the Vandals they've picked up. Not much time on the spike. Slowly creeping. You can see Shenum wants to save. If Art even had one escape to get, he was going to attempt it.
Avoiding and understanding where Ospas is playing early in these rounds.
Whoop, watch your head. Rossi almost gets cooked a little bit. That's a none. Have a back watch and somebody moving into the site.
So good.
Look how close they can get to the pit, too. They just walk right in behind. Oh, the spam is perfect. Somebody's going to drop in. That's Shenum still picking up a kill, but Demon One follows through with the trade, and they have a free site to figure out what they want.
The 1 minute mark up towards middle. And losing that key piece on the defense for MIBR allowed Leviathan to have such a beautiful split. And almost we're seeing Ospas every single round.
Yeah.
Yet.
This is the only time he sees people, when they chase him.
Exactly. He's padding some stats with the operator, but getting no real value out of it, and it's not his fault. They're not going against him.
Exactly. That's the thing. They are avoiding him so much, he only gets to play at the end. They want to ensure a safe plant and adjustment into defensive positioning. And post-plant. Oh, my word. However, looking good so far. 5v4. Can they keep it going? MIBR to stop the bleeding with this round. There's a lot to be done still. Artsin makes a better case for it, though, with another kill. Com's very low on this one. Cortesia. There's one. Cool. Demon One finding Artisan in the site.
Last player standing.
They're all so close, but somehow it's taking so long to get the final kill onto Demon One. He is dancing. He is dodging, and MIBR are able to get it. Yeah, that's going to be enough time. That's not a fast ping just yet. Up to half. They are going to give that over to Verno to try and stack the ultimate, and MIBR and Demon One together more so in mid as they get this first initial encroach. Tex is so fast on the flicks today.
Survives to counter flash to the walls.
Oh. Artsin takes a very vulnerable position here after being vulnerable himself, but they're not going to expect it. Oh, he gets the 3K collide on Common Demon One in the end. And that is going to be a big, big turnaround. The rotation now to come over here with Lev choosing the lower numbers again, the softer site. They may just get it. Nice delay.
Oh, they're actually using the reckoning for the delay for sure.
Oh.
Or if they're able to cross over the first shot that's about to ring.
Rossi just got salvos back. That's going to initiate the window they want to get in. Oh, Verno, eyes high, hits the 410 shot immediately, but Ospas is pushed back as he did not have an angle on anybody during the action. Just everyone bearing down on him. Alert bot to give up his spot here. And he will not be able to buy an operator coming into the next round. It is half anyways at 8.
So there should be a flank coming out here for MIBR, but a triple flank is what's going to be the key component for Leviathan in this round of the pistol.
Okay, Tex. just tears a head off and wait for this decay to come back up. All 5 members of LEV in sight, healthy and ready. They have a flash now from King. If they need to get a little bit more room. Oh, the teamwork. They're just setting up walls of pistols here to retake, but Aspas and Shenum fire back. Oh my God, Aspas, he does 4K for Aspas. Wakes up with the Red Bull clutch.
Where there's actually 4 players for Leviathan ready to fight back with Util.
Kind of toying with that, taking a little bit of time to take him out, but they still grab 2 at yellow. Tex with 3 headshots off the Sheriff. Had one last round as well. Not mess. Oh, doesn't even give it up just yet. He wants the positioning. And there's Shenum. The Vandals being brought in. Quickly close out the on an idea that the whole map is going to be used for this half.
Yeah, despite losing 3 players within that previous round, still 3 rifles in the bonus, and it starts off well with this lure from Shenum.
Quick push towards mid. That is not a timing I think anybody expected, and MIBR is working off that cut so fast right now as they quickly get a sight in the round. We saw that on Split quite a bit. The mid-round calls were so good for him and the rest of the squad. Hello. Just a quick tap on the shoulder. Oh, beautiful. Nice side steps there.
And that's a bonus round.
Oh, chasing Aspas, still trying to get in that jail spot, and they put him in one. King takes him out.
King got that timing.
Right.
I suggest you move.
Wow. Reckoning invested?
Yeah, Reckoning invested, and they're quite inside the site. Leviathan being thrown left and right with that. Not understanding which position to play in, and it was only in front of Shenum's crosshair that they found where they could hide. What a push through. Taking more space, encroaching into areas. MIBR is suffocating Leviathan right now.
Maybe Shenum or Cortezia. Yeah, definitely. I love that.
Jeez.
A 4K for Shenum, and that's a selfless play coming out, but at least a second TP allows for him to move back when the hit now comes through by MIBR.
Just trying to cover the whole map and be there with the squad. Tex missing the second one, so MIBR now broken the site once again. This is where they become deadly, but Leviathan is trying to hold their ground. They just cannot. How are they not taking out one member at a time?
My God. Now in the post planet, it comes down to Demon 1 on the flank.
Wow.
Last player standing.
Just to ensure it.
It'll just come down to Demon 1, and I think that's going to be the decision.
One suppressed.
Drone actually spotted the Viper, and they know that there was an updraft coming out from MIBR on the top. Demon 1 trying to find a timing, but protected by Artazine.
I think that's what we're seeing altogether. The protection here, the cooperation being played. As I say that though, Lev strike back exactly. Move in, he is coming in through mid right now. And they start using the Hunter's Fury on one. Just a quick tag onto Artazine. They're not able to get another one as Verno fires through the ult. And now Tex still in the chase of Cortezia.
One down.
Spike ticking low. This is gonna be tough. It's just for the kills now.
What happened? They're doing such a great job to run that clock down. And yeah, I mean, again, it'll push a silent walk-up on a defense with rifles for Leviathan.
And this is going to be a pivotal round here, 10-8. This is Lev. They're using all that money they have right now. Armageddon comes out. It's going to be a quick kill under pressure coming in. King and Com do get one, but they trade 2 back as well as MIBR. Pushing that to 3 kills to take the advantage.
And now there's a big lurk.
Let's see what the trigger or discipline is here.
You got Recon Dart about to be thrown out here by Verno. That will definitely help Shenum. He's already got the first one and pings the second.
Yep. Wow. Beautifully. A little late here from Demon 1 as they were waiting to see if it was a ruse once again.
And Leviathan forced into this round.
Oh. Still find the kills. The backup just isn't there, but Demon 1 does get there in time. Viper v Viper now. The rookie versus the world champion. Bites down, he's trying to pull this out and just get the fake shots, try to find where the Vandal is outside the smoke. Shenum is in hell. Shenum gets the headshot and takes down Demon 1 to put MIBR on game point.
And that's gonna give you...
Lev is here to defend. This is their best chance here at keeping the game going.
This Recon Dart could be huge here. He'll get a few pings, but man, it might be our fights.
That's insane. Pinged on that too. Nothing working in their favor here. Nice shock dart though. Tex takes a little bit of damage on that one. It's going to be the wall just hitting him for vulnerability, but the win is there. MIBR with